Okay, so I've played around with a couple different settings, and I've got a mic set up over here. So we're gonna try this one. This would be a mic inside the cabin. I'm gonna run with the windows down, and we'll see what kind of noise actually gets inside. But I've been playing with this setup for a little bit, and it's not as easy as you expect in order to capture all these sounds. So I might end up trying to go to a dual mic setup, have one mic inside here and one mic out there, maybe even three if I can get one under the hood, and then just mix them all, end up with some kind of sound. But for now, quiet day, nothing really going on. So I'm gonna take the RX-7 out, go for a little cruise with you guys. Hope you guys enjoy it. Man, this car feels good. It's a cool night here. It's not really that hot. It's like in the 60s, so for us that's a cool night. But car should stay nice and cool. Feels good. This car, in case you guys haven't seen the other videos, this car is a stock twin turbo, stock fuel system. There's nothing really to it. I'm only running 93 octane, no E85 yet, and we're dyno tuned with a Haltech on it at around 300 wheel horsepower on my Mustang dyno. So obviously, give or take, if it's nice and cool, it's gonna make a little more power, but for the most part, that's where it's at, right at 300 to the wheel. Which for these cars on the stock turbos is really nice. It's kind of like a magic sweet spot for these cars. And the sequential system on this car is so good. The windows up here. Let's see what the sound is like with the windows up. No wind, and again with the mic over here. So that was good. I just checked the audio with the windows up and windows down. So I'm gonna put the windows down now and keep cruising around because I think it sounds pretty good with the windows down even. Cruise out here onto the main road. So the sequential system I was saying was so good, and the reason why is because at lower RPM, you can make all the boost with the first turbo or primary turbo. And then as you turn it up and start to go a little faster, the secondary turbo comes in and gives you a big rush of power up top. But that primary turbo is so good for the lower RPM and like passing, I'll call it. It's like gives you a passing gear, which is great. Delivery with the secondary turbo in is awesome. It feels like a giant turbo, even though it's two little ones. Maximum on these turbos is usually right around 350 to the wheel. You don't want to see any more than that. But 16 PSI, you're pushing it. These turbos like to be around 12 PSI. I'm at 14 just because I like to push it a little bit, but perfectly fine at 12. The other upgrades that I have on this car, in case you haven't seen them, we've got the Yokohama AO52 tires on, the Advance, and we've got a set of Hawk HPS brake pads on some StopTech rotors that we're just replacing the factory equipment with. These cars come with a set of BBS wheels on them, as well as Bilstein suspension, and then Recaro carbon buckets. This is a Type RZ. It's pretty rare. Coming up to a traffic light. Going through it. So with this combination of brakes and tires, handling is just really nice. I think I might try to run a non-resonated mid-pipe on this car pretty soon. Right now it has a resonated mid-pipe, but if I run that non-resonated mid-pipe, I think it's going to give a little more sound. The way it is right now is very docile. I can hear it fine, but probably on the camera it's going to be pretty soft. And I'd like to hear more of that, especially in the videos for you guys. So, might try that. So light. So we're running this car 93 octane, like I said. I plan to do an E85 setup on it too, just to push it a little further and see how it does. But still waiting on a fuel system for that. Going to be going with some 2000cc secondaries. We'll leave the stock primaries in and just ramp up that secondary for all the E85. Bring it in sooner. With the Haltech, I'm able to change everything in this ECU. One of the things I did also on this was I made a 3D version, I guess you could say, map of the pre-control and turbo system. So I'm controlling the turbos very specifically depending on the gear that I'm in, RPM that I'm at, and load. So, pretty cool feature. Just one of many different things you can do with the Haltech. Got some good pops out the tailpipe. So I guess you could call this a moto vlog. I'm not really doing much else here. But if you guys like these types of videos, let me know. I don't mind doing them. I like to talk while I drive. It's pretty relaxing. But I don't know how boring it is for you guys to just see me sitting here in a car driving and talking. Either way, let me know. I can do more for sure. And let me know if you like this driver's view or whatever you want to call it. It's a little bit different than me just staring at the camera and you guys not getting to see the amazing scenery I get to see. You can hear that charge relief valve open up. Alright. Well, again, let me know what you think. And if you like what you see, leave a comment. Or if you don't like what you see, leave a comment. Either way. And that's probably going to do it for now. I'll see you guys later. Woo-wee! Look at that! What do you think?
It's amazing.
You like it?
Yeah, it's like a huge difference from the RX-8 though.
Are you ready for yours?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Alright.
Just take it a few more times around.
Yeah, go ahead. my car.